You love respect. My content is not for everyone, and I say that respectfully. I am the original owner of all my content. Naya, genuine love, respect. Always be yourself, and I say that respectfully. They said you whack, you're corny, you are nobody. They said you whack, you're corny, you are nobody. They said you whack, you're corny, you are nobody. But it was only one sided when it came to their opinion. Now, respectfully, it really was. They had malicious intentions. I was just in my own lane trying to elevate. They didn't understand at the end of the day, God gave me a plan. Something that they couldn't get into was knowing their self-worth. It's a thought process to me. They had to sit down, take notes, only to realize they shortchanged themselves when it came to common sense, something they truly lack. Damn, was true self-awareness. It's a thought process to me. How do you say that you whack your corner, you are nobody? But they taking notes how to be like you. It be the thought process for me. They sitting there disrespecting you right to left, only to realize they rejected themselves because they missed out on a good personality. Yeah, that was you that day, the innocent person who didn't have malicious intentions. It's a thought process for me. We are all not the same when it comes to kicking your neighbor down. And I say that respectfully. I don't understand why folks just can't stay in their lane. They quit to judge somebody because of their sexual orientation. They culture, their religion, their sexual orientation. Did I say that already? Disability, old age. It really be the thought process for me when it comes to someone's verse psychology, mind games. You tie your shoe different, they disrespecting you. You show up for yourself in a mannerly way at the end of the day, they disrespecting you. Projecting their trauma and their pain at the end of the day. Bully, 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 bully. Dang, was one-sided bully. I truly hope that you find peace one day in your own lane. It's a thought process to me. I wasn't trying to be nobody else but me. But thanks for acknowledging me, though, at the end of the day. Lying on my name. It's a thought process for me. This type of stuff happens every single day when you least expect it. Someone ain't gotta know you to discourage you. Someone ain't gotta know you to try to disrespect you. Someone ain't gotta know you to feel some type of way at the end of the day when it comes to animosity, all this hate. Dang. I can't relate. It's a full process for me. I don't move that way. Not respectfully. They play with sport in a toxic way. Then they paint you out to be something that you're truly not. All because they was projecting pain. It's a thought process for me. They see that you can recognize your smile, not to see yourself frown. They try to dim your light, to turn that frown into a smile, but God works in mysterious ways. My content ain't for everybody, and I say that respectfully. It's the thought process for me. How someone can sit there and have so much time and day to disrespect somebody. Truly you're lame at the end of the day. Yeah, that was you. Saying that you know somebody, let alone you had to pay somebody, only to realize that work wasn't worthy. It really wasn't the end of the day. That damn, you spent $1 and you didn't even make it back. It's the full process for me, you jackass. Because you couldn't keep up when it came to being real. It's a thought process for me. Then you pick and choose who you want to bully. Wow. You pick and choose who you want to bully. Painting somebody out to be crazy. Only to realize at the end of the day that, wow, someone truly didn't lack common sense. They was truly real when it came to common sense. Oh, having self-awareness. Someone was mentally stable to understand self-control. They didn't have to get out of pocket at you at the end of the day when you try to antagonize them to get out of character because it was truly one-sided when it came to your vision. Something that you couldn't relate to was being real. Oh, it's the full process because you out here bothering innocent people. They say you stupid, you slow, you retarded, and you ugly. But hold on 1 second. God created me. It be the thought process for me. What may not be appealing to the eye to you may be appealing to the eye to somebody else. Somebody that's not for you. It's the thought process of me. Why you got so much animosity? But you taking notes. And you truly admire it at the end of the day. My content is not for everybody. But this type of stuff happens every single day. How someone will have so much animosity within them to call somebody ugly, stupid, and retarded. Saying that they're not worthy of themselves at the end of the day because they putting folks in competition. When someone wasn't going the wrong direction because they was in their own lane, minding their business. They just knew how to respect their neighbor, regardless if it was a stranger in the street, that unhealthy relationship, that guardian at the end of the day, and I say that respectfully. Damn, neighbor, you projected pain. It wasn't an even exchange. Talking about you real and only for your mask to fall off when it came to common sense. You had bad habits. Being a hate in disguise at the end of the day. You didn't want somebody to elevate faster than you. It was never a race. It really be the thought process to me. Who raised you? Nah, respectfully, that be the problem. They be like, oh, the reason I'm the way I am is because my moms and pops didn't love me. They disrespected me. Yada, yada, yada. But you pick and choose who you want to bully, fool. The lack of common sense that you truly have at the end of the day, calling yourself grown, acting your shoe size, not your body weight. It really be the thought process for me. How could you sit there and try to antagonize somebody that's in their own lane, minding their business, only to be rejected? Because that was God's protection for all the right reasons. What a rejection. You couldn't get in tune with that person's mindset at the end of the day to dim they light. Because they still elevating. It's the full process for me. You know, it's sad and disturbing to see how folks put you in secret competition, the innocent person, because you know how to smile to go within. You know how to be original, have personality, and you ain't trying to be like nobody else but you, how God created you to be. It's a thought process to me. Never give up on yourself or get discouraged because at the end of the day, someone tries to dim your light to project pain. All because you choose yourself. A lot of people don't make it when it comes to overcoming spell work, gang stalking, and I say that respectfully. Because individuals want you to live in fear. But when you don't worship the devil, let alone the enemy, at the end of the day, that energy is different. You ain't chasing a bad dollar because you on God's timing. You ain't doing it for likes and views, let alone cloud chasing. Recognizing at the end of the day, yeah, you are worthy. You do matter. Regardless who overlooked you, judge a book by its cover. Try to destroy your character, and you didn't have to have malicious intentions at the end of the day. Always be yourself, and I say that respectfully. My content is not for everybody, and that's okay. And I wouldn't care if I made sense to you or not at the end of the day. I make sense to somebody that's going to respect me, and I'm going to respect them with no malicious intentions. Hi, neighbor. It's the thought process for me. Nah, respectfully. Because when God sends the right people into your life, respect is a two-way street with no malicious intentions, and I say that respectfully. I pray for my neighbor, not against my neighbor. I'm not pushing God on nobody at the end of the day. Like I said, neighbor, my content is not for everyone. It's not. And that is okay. And I do not have malicious intentions, not one bit. Good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. I'm not begging nobody to like my videos. I'm not begging nobody to subscribe to my channel for likes and views and all that, whatever the case may be. What's truly for me will show up with no malicious intentions. Just like what's truly for you will show up for you with no malicious intentions. And I hope that it won't be no malicious intentions because I don't go against my neighbor. I pray for my neighbor. It's a thought process to me. We are all not the same. My content is not for everybody. Be yourself. Peace and respect, sir. Respect your neighbor. Stop the violence, humanity. You are worthy. You know, being a copycat, you going for a show when it comes to common sense, and that's being real, so much you're truly not. And I say that respectfully. I hope that you find your own identity within to be yourself. I am the original owner of all my content, and I say that respectfully. Thank you for your time. Now, 18 love respect. I gotta go.